my name is cydnaide, but you can call me Cy, and welcome, and for those returning, I see you, boo. Hey, happy Wednesday, everyone. I know it's been a hot minute since your girl last posted, but I found that summer vacation with children and YouTube, they don't mix. They don't mix. Oh my goodness, they do not. My patience was tried, but yeah, we been there, done that. I'm just glad that my children aren't back in school, but yeah, I am so glad to be back. So glad. I missed you, y'all. I missed my boobs. I missed all of y'all. But either way, I'm back to my normal schedule and I can go back to posting. So yay! But anyway, with that being said, I am glad for the break though. Like, believe it or not, I was glad for it because I really did need it to basically relax, recenter myself, spend time with my family, play games that I have been neglecting to play with my friends and stuff. And, you know, just generally needing some time to myself and to figure out which way I wanted to do my channel, because as much as I love inZOI, I don't want to be an inZOI only channel. I want to be more of a variety simulator channel, but I do a lot of inZOI stuff because again, inZOI is my bread and my butter. You feel me? She's my bread and my butter. But I also know that it's not realistic really to be just an inZOI only channel because again, I play other games, I do other things. And with that, generally, I just want my channel to be more diversified. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is again, just letting you guys know that I'm back and to go over the Wednesday dev post. So now Director Kjun just posted again his Wednesday devlog and it's his response again to Friday's community feedback. However, I did not cover the last 2 Fridays or Wednesday dev posts, but I was still active on the Discord and Reddit, as well as some content creators comment sections. And I'm so happy about what's coming in August, you guys. You just don't know because the one thing I've been wanting since early access has been assigning doors between individual ZOIs. Can I get an amen that Kjun is finally going to give us this? Because you guys just don't know. Like, it is so frustrating to be in a house full of ZOIs or 4 ZOIs coming over and they just come and just sit down on your couch, not your couch, excuse me, like in your room or go into your in-suite bathroom. Who does that? Who goes into someone's in-suite bathroom? What the? And so him giving us finally the ability to do assigned doors, I'm here for this. Now, I do hope this is not tied to just businesses because we can already kind of do that already with businesses where we can say employees only here and there. I don't want it tied to a business. And so I'm going to make sure in Discord that, you know, bring it up that, hey, can this be a feature that is outside of just businesses? Because they don't need to be tied to businesses. Businesses already have something similar to that. So giving us this feature outside of it would immensely make it better for people. So for some of us who enjoy having big homes or having like doing different playthroughs where we have like roommates and things like that, or, you know, just say for instance, your in-laws are staying with you, like stuff like that, like just giving ZOIs their own space. Hello everyone, this is my first post of August. I hope you're all enjoying your summer vacations. The heat in Korea has been especially intense lately, and I often find myself wishing I could escape to the beach or a swimming pool. For those of you planning a trip, I hope you have a wonderful and safe journey. At the same time, Korea has been so hot that I sometimes feel genuinely fortunate to be at the office under that cool air conditioning, and I really do enjoy being in the development studio. Okay, Kjun. As I began writing this post, I thought it would also be a good opportunity to talk about some of the content I mentioned previously. First, I'd like to explain why summer was the only season left without a public holiday. When we introduced the calendar and holiday features in the first anniversary update, this explanation is a little overdue. Although summer is hot, it is also a season when many people go on special trips, and we wanted that aspect of summer to be reflected naturally in the game just as it is in real life. Previously, the travel system was combined with the relocation feature, which made it confusing and inconvenient to use. I would have to agree. This time we are developing it with the goal of providing an experience that feels like actual travel rather than relocation. Yes, because I remember bringing this up a couple of videos back that I didn't like the fact that we had to relocate basically, and we leave everybody that we knew in our lives behind basically, and then come back to them not having changed or anything like that. So I'm glad that they are fully going into making sure that it's a vacation experience and we still have those connections with those people instead of feeling like we're running away from something or whatever, or leaving that our old life behind. But yeah, we're preparing accommodations, various events throughout the cities, and a range of interesting places to visit. The development team and I have also spent a great deal of time thinking about how we can bring the meaningful experiences we have each had while traveling into the game's content. I imagine many of you are also looking forward to the accommodation feature. In my view, accommodation in inZOI should involve more than simply staying somewhere as a guest. Some of you will likely want to operate your own accommodations as well. Oh, cog. I was going through this so fast earlier that the only thing that stuck with me was the idea of basically doing, you know what I mean. Anyway. We will first introduce a feature that allows both players and NPCs to stay at accommodations. Okay. Later, through the business system, we plan to gradually provide the UI and features needed to create Later, through the business system, we plan to gradually provide the UI and features needed to create accommodations and configure individual guest rooms. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Like the configure individual guest rooms, that gives you the ability to basically put individuals in space. Now, he said this is coming later, but one of my biggest things for this is that I don't want this just to be a business feature. And as excited as I am, this makes me kind of wary as I reread through this, is that don't make this a business feature only. Make this a feature for all ZOIs in your household to be able to configure a room. So that's where my next bit of Discord commentary / opinions / feature begging is going to come in. I would love to show these features to you as soon as possible, but we will continue refining them with the development team so that we can deliver them at a high level of quality, which we love. We love quality updates, which is what they do. They give us good quality updates. I get lost in the sauce so much playing inZOI. I have to sometimes tear myself away from it so I don't burn myself out. But every time I'm just fiending. you feel me, fiending to get on there and play. But anyway, another area we have recently began working on is improving the autonomy options. Okay. I was so geeked about the other thing that I forgot about the autonomy. Previously, the settings for the city, the player's family, and the actively controlled ZOI were defined across several different layers, which likely made the system difficult to understand. Going forward, we plan to simplify this so that the most recently applied option will be the one reflected in that ZOI's behavior. Okay. So I'm guessing he's trying to say that they're going to change up the autonomy I would say menu thing that they had that they introduced back, I think before June. I think they introduced it back in March. Was it March or April? It was April, I believe. And I liked it, but at the same time, it is a little bit confusing if you don't sit and read through everything to understand what they're talking about. But for the most part, I do. So they're going to simplify that feature, and I'll post it up on the screen to show y'all what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're also preparing improvements that will allow autonomy settings to be applied not only to the character currently being played, but also to certain NPC families. At the same time, we hope to provide a broader and more flexible range of options. Now, I love this. Making sure the NPCs in our world, not the non-pre-made ones, but the ones that the families we don't play, that they will continue to get married, fall in love, fall out of love, have kids, because they do that quite frequently if they're married or in a house together in a romantic relationship. They will be popping kids like that. So being able to do beyond just that, I would love. And I know the reason, I have a feeling I know the reason why they have it like this. So like, for instance, if you have a married couple in the house, they will try to basically keep the city or the town alive by repopulating it with having more children, even if the relationship is garbage. And so I am actually really glad that they are going to be fine tuning the autonomy. So it won't be just them having kids or them getting into fights and not liking each other, but them actually being cooperative in their relationships and stuff like that. So that's a really good thing that I'm loving the improvements to the autonomy, because we definitely need that for our NPCs and our pre-mates. As the hot weather continues, please take good care of your health and stay cool this summer. Every comment and piece of feedback you share give us the tremendous encouragement. We will return soon with further improvements. Thank you, Kjun. So that's what he had to say for the Wednesday post. I like that he's doing less long detailed posts, like overly detailed posts, because again, I feel like a lot of what is said in those superly detailed posts gets lost in either translation and so having it compact in the smaller format, I really do like, because there's enough information to digest and to go and to still start a discussion. So I'm actually glad that he's been doing it like this. So yeah, definitely more to pick through without having a whole spreadsheet of things to talk about. But anyway, yeah, that's all he had to say this week. Now, I am very excited for the autonomy, especially for the NPCs. But again, my biggest one is for a lot of quality of life improvements besides the NPC autonomy being worked on, and as well as our Zoi's autonomy being worked on. I want those quality of life improvements very badly because we need them. And even though I will talk my crap about Sims 4, especially when it comes to the monetary practices of what EA has done to the franchise, it is probably one of when it comes to quality of life improvements, it is the best game for that. Sims 4 came with a lot of quality of life improvements. Like, we can bag on it for its lackluster packs, but I will say when it comes to quality of life improvements, they are hands down probably the better Sims out of the series for that. Sims 2 definitely is for the detail and the nuance for a lot of different aspects of, I would say, a sim or a person. Sims 3 is definitely for the freedom that you could have. You have more freedom. Sims 4 is definitely for quality of life. We definitely need these quality of life improvements. We need autonomy to be fixed. We need a lot of different other areas to be fixed, especially like in CAS, for us to have genetics and stuff like that, especially when it comes to Zoi's having children. Like, we would like to see the children reflect something of parents and then maybe great parents down the line, like stuff like that. Like, that'll be nice to see. That's going to be it for me. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys feel about this Wednesday devlog post. Are you excited about the hotel aspects of us running our own hotel? Are y'all excited about our Zoids having more autonomy, specifically NPCs and pre-mades? Like, let me know down in the comment section. And like always, if you like my content and want to support your girl, leave a like, comment, or subscribe for more videos like these where I cover most Wednesday and Friday devlog posts. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.